Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with another edition of What's in the Glen Wednesday. All right, Shauna, here we are. It's time for the blind draw.
Don't ever feel like I get it high enough where he can't see in.
I feel like she intentionally wiggles it around.
I feel like I need to be another foot taller or something.
We feel like a lot of A1.
A1, thank you.
Maybe I should hold the basket up.
And I'd have to jump for it.
And get you a step stool. Maybe you could stand on the Advent box like Mark does.
Oh, I love the color
look at
of that.
Color.
Gorgeous. Oh, I hope that it's as good as it looks.
Somebody sent us coffee, I think.
Wow, that color is amazing.
I don't know if I've ever had one that dark.
I don't know, but I'm getting excited to try this.
Sorry to rattle that in the glass, guys. I'm sure that was loud with the new mics we're using. Sorry, had to itch my eye. Stupid eye.
He's a mess. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Ah.
You can't even see through that stuff.
No, the nose on this one's really nice too. You got it around there.
Just wanted her to have a little added bonus.
I'm going to be able to smell that for nice hints of chocolate. It's a little bit of spice, some fruit notes.
The chocolate actually is overbearing, and not overbearing like in a bad way, but I get more chocolate than.
Really, really, really nice. You ready to go in? Oh, look at the legs on that.
Different, I know. I mean, it's like a whole rim there that just doesn't move.
No.
Sold. Wow. There it comes at the end.
It's like candy. Like all the way through. It's like girls, not like overbearingly sweet, but like sweet, like a candied.
That wasn't candy at the end.
No, it's warm. It is warm. Nice. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around what all we just tasted there. It was.
I can't even begin to.
I didn't feel like it was as proofy as what you felt. However, I'm starting to feel it now. Like a minute after I swallowed, it's finally.
Right. I mean, mine obviously hit me quicker than yours did, but it didn't hit right away. It was after it was gone. But also, generally, from the first sip to the second sip is usually there's a big difference for me. I haven't taken the second sip because I'm a little trying to get ready for it.
You know, I don't know if it's because you mentioned it, so it's in my head. Definitely picking up on the chocolate notes. Also a nice coffee note to it, though. And again, I don't know if it's just in my head because you. Yeah,
I need to. On the first sip, because I still haven't had the second, but on the first sip, initially, I actually thought it when it first hit my palate. I kind of disregarded it because I thought that tastes way too much like coffee.
On the finish is where it's really, really kicking in for me. Again, there's a nice sweetness all the way through. It's almost like I don't even know, like a burnt brown sugar molasses type sweetness all the way through. Really nice, but that chocolate note that's coming through, there's some fruity notes right in the middle. They kind of die off pretty quickly, and then it finishes with what I'm going to say is a coffee note, and that may just be put in my head because of what he said. However, it's there.
On the tail end of it, kind of buried underneath some other things that I'm trying to figure out. I've got that straight, strong black coffee flavor, but there's something on top of it.
It's black licorice.
You're getting it the same way I'm getting it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because right when I was taking a drink of water, I'm like, oh, it's black licorice is what I'm getting on top of the coffee note.
Yeah, man, that is good.
It is really good. It's a really solid pour. I'm going to say it's quite proofy. However,
changed your mind quick on that, didn't she, guys?
Yeah, it takes a minute to hit, though. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't feel like we've ever had anything like this.
As proofy as it drinks, and it may surprise us and not be that proofy, but it drinks very proofy. I almost classify it as kind of a dessert. It's so sweet up front before it gets to those coffee notes and things, which aren't bad because the licorice, which I know you're not a black licorice fan, but it really blends that coffee note out pretty well.
In the middle, I'm picking up raisins. I was trying to pick out that note. Very interesting pour. With as heavy as it is, because it is very thick, it coats your mouth the whole way through. I don't know if this is one that I would go to drink like a daily pour, by no means, but definitely like what you said, an after dinner pour, a dessert pour, a small.
With a piece of chocolate cake, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
It's definitely not an everyday thing. However, I would love to have a bottle of that, whatever it is.
Yeah. I'm going to give it an 80. It's solid.
An 80, you said? I wasn't even thinking about a score. So give me a minute here. I mean, you got to give it top notch for color. Right?
Yeah, coloring's great. If you like darker pours, and we do.
It's gonna be more than the usual 3 points higher for me. I'm gonna say it's an 85.
An 85?
Yep.
Yeah, very good. This is from Gandy Road. Thank you so much for sending this to us.
That's an incredible pour.
It is a Rebecca Creek double barrel, so that makes sense of why it's getting
Spanish oak.
124.1 proof, so definitely some proof to it.
Wow.
Such a great pour.
So we've heard a lot about Rebecca Creek. We've never had it. That's, as far as I know, that's the first Rebecca Creek we've ever tasted. That is incredible.
It is. Candy, again, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I look forward to finishing this.
I mean, right out of the gate, guys, the color you couldn't help but notice the color.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
That is... So, I think that's all we have for tonight. If you guys would hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Drop us a comment. Let us know. Have you had Rebecca Creek? Have you had double barrel Spanish oak? Or what variety have you had? And what did you think of it?
Yep.
And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.